Hi guys, it's me, Andrea. Today I will show you something I discovered while sitting around. We were a bit bored because I had to wait for something to dry, and so I was sitting here and I I cleaned my brush off on my kitchen paper, and while looking at it I thought, that's a nice pattern, especially when I cleaned it off here, and I thought, that looks really nice. And I never really paid attention to the kitchen paper pattern. And then I looked closer and I saw this butterfly pattern in it, and I thought, I never noticed that. So I started to go over the black, over the whole paper, over the whole sheet of paper here. And then I used other color to get the butterflies here stressed out. So, and then I thought, why not? And then actually I took off the other two layers. And when the paint is going through too much, it will be a bit difficult to get the layers off. But that's what I need to keep in my mind. And then I thought I will go on and make something with this paper. I quite like this already, but that was out of the moment, and I will have a look if I can make something more planned. You can see, I don't know, you can see that on camera. I never noticed that. And then I had a look at other papers. It's a new package I opened. There are no butterflies on, but a different pattern, as you can see here. I found it quite interesting, so I'll have a closer look at your kitchen paper. It's worth paying a bit of attention. So what I will do is I chose 4 colors, and I will have a look to put it on in stripes first. That's the first thing what comes to my mind now at the moment. And I will start with, that was a bit much. Ooh, that will soak through, but yeah, it's just a try. So, as you can see, I think it is so much better to work with the darker colors. The pattern is you get the pattern out much better, or you can define the pattern much better. So I will start now and try to define these butterflies, and I think I have more paint here, and I will use the dark one. That's the greenish blue, or bluish green, greenish blue, I think it's called. So I will start with that. Okay, let's start then. I will load up my brush only on the tip, and I think you can choose which outline you can use. No, this outline stops here, so I will use this one. I think I will go around like this first before I fill it in, that I see it properly, It's a bit difficult. And to choose which one I will, there's a smaller one. I will go up, I will try to go up like this here. I will use this small one. So now I think I will start to fill it in carefully, only touching lightly the surface, trying to, not to get it soaked through. With the background, as you can see, it turned out a bit patchy, but I quite like that. You wouldn't get an even coat on top of that, because you know, you have different amount of paint on your brush, and you will be a bit more, or push it down a bit more. But that's this organic flow, I think, and I really like that. You know, trying to avoid getting the paint completely through and putting too much on the paper. That what happens, this patchy things here. I think with this one, that will give me a hard time to remove that. We'll see. We will see at the end when that's dry if I can remove the layers. And I think it's not that important, because when you glue that page or this sheet to a page, it is like a napkin. The gluing medium will soak through anyway and will glue all of them together. With a napkin, you only want to have one layer because of the transparency. You don't want to have it as a decoupage piece, or as a, not decoupage piece, but as a collage piece. It's more, you try to get that into the background, that it's not being seen as something you glued on. So, and with this one, I think it doesn't matter. And I think with this one, I will, when I glue that down, I think I will have it as a full page and work on it. You know, use this as a background and then go on working, putting different patterns on it and whatever. We will see. I haven't got an idea yet, because this is just something I discovered, and I thought it might be nice to share that with you. I don't know. We will see if you like it or not. At the moment, it is quite a bit exciting to find out how that will end, or where that will end. I think opportunities or possibilities are not endless, but there are a lot of what you can do. You can even cut it out, this butterflies, or make stripes and use it as embellishments, whatever. But at the moment, I'm working on this. So I think that's it. I won't do anything else. And that was quite good to use this color. First of all, it's dark enough, of course, but then it doesn't touch this stripe. So that's good. Quite like that. But I think that's a bit flat, isn't it? Okay, it has texture on it already, but let me get something. Yeah, I'm doing this pretty spontaneous, so I'm not very organized. Sorry about this. Little waiting times, or a few seconds where nothing happens. What I will do, I will work on the outlines and put a bit of shadows through it. That's our cuckoo clock. Yeah, that's, my husband is a bit obsessed about this cuckoo clock. That was the first thing he bought when we were in Switzerland. And the weird thing is, they're not coming from Switzerland. Everyone thinks, oh, cuckoo clocks, they're from Switzerland. They're not. They're originally here from the Black Forest. So don't get tricked in this cheap stuff from China, from Switzerland. They are made in the Black Forest, and there's one area called Triburg where the biggest cuckoo clock in the world is, and you can go inside. It's like a little house, and they are making fantastic cuckoo clocks. They're handmade, and you can spend thousands actually. Really, absolute beautiful ones. But this one especially was the first one. He bought it in Switzerland when we lived there. And I hate cuckoo clocks. I think they're pretty tacky. Pretty tacky. Old people have them, you know, you have that. It's because I'm German. I grew up with this things. So, but my husband loved them. And he wasn't allowed to put them up somewhere, and he had to put them into the loo first. So, and then it moved, every time we moved, it moved in a better part. And now it's in the study. So the doors are open, you can hear it. So I think a bit of here. I think I'm pretty happy with that. It's not bad, isn't it? Should I put some water? I think that's okay. I won't now. And I think I will put that down on a page first before I go on playing with it. Okay. Okay, I let this dry properly, and I will try this one, the other pattern here. And no, I think I will use it in this direction. I will put some a bit of a background down, and I'm not sure. I think I will use the green one because it is not that covering, as I said before, but I think it's the best to work on when you want to go on getting to define the other pattern. It's the best thing to have a bit of a lighter thing in the background. So I will put you on fast forward, or I doubt you want to watch me covering the whole page, so I will see you when I've done with that, when I have done this. So I've just finished that, but while I was doing that with my brush, I thought, why not trying a brayer? And this is one of these brayers, you know, you use for walls. Simply I got in the DIY. So I think I might try that. U-shade, and I got the paint. Wait, I need to get rid of that. There was a pip in it. Here on my palette. And I think with this foam brayer, I don't know, I will have more control with a rubber blade brayer. I think that is, I will press too much, and it's not nice with the pattern as well. I will press that flat. So let's try if that works. It's just starting. So, and while the paint is getting less and less on the brayer, I think I can press more down. I think. All down to trying. Fill it up again. Starting slowly, or carefully, not slowly. And going on, pressing a bit more. I think that works. Yep. Should have thought about that earlier. Yeah. Come on, just trying, just started. So I think, okay, you have this patchy stripes here, but no, it's not bad. I think, let me load it again with the rest on that palette. And I think I might be good with that. It doesn't soak through. It looks great so far. Okay, when you use one color, or you have the stripes, of course, I could have used it for the stripes. Yeah. And when you want to have different colors, mix it up a bit. What was that? Don't know. So I think I will leave it like this. I use up all my paint. Okay, a bit more here. It's a bit lighter here. And here. Here. can see that best when I watch through my little camera display. Here's a patchy bit. Okay. Nope, still nothing. Good. So let me put that into the water. Okay, so I will think of what to do with it now. Okay, I have enough paint left over here on my palette from the butterfly one, and I will start, let's start here somehow. I will go through this pattern, sorry, and start with my red violet. I love that color so much. And I will use a different color inside, so just trying. Oh, no, I will stay with this one. You know, I still have this one. That one I did with the brush, but I will go on with this one. I will use the other one for something different. Bit more defined here. So I will definitely fast forward you and speak to you when there's something new. So for the next part, I think, oh, sorry, I hit my hand. I will use a smaller brush and I will go on with the leftover turquoise, and I will go into this pattern here. So as you can see, I started here, and I went over that at the end because I started quite light, and the more I got over here, I got quicker and pressed it down a bit harder, so that was quite pale, and here it was darker, so I went over and did this again a bit with the paint, yeah, to equalize it. So, but this time I roughly know how much pressure you have to give on the brush, and I think that's with this small one that fits exactly into this pattern here. Oh, perfect. So, and I will go over the whole sheet of paper here, and I will speak to you later. So we'll go on in the middle with the dark greenish blue and use again this little brush. Looks like it's good for that size as well. So don't want to have it too covered in the middle. Dark, yeah, but not completely covered, because I will do some outlining and that should be visible. So, and I will go on now and speed it up. Okay, finished now, and I will start now with outlining. Still have some, is it black? It is. Some black on my palette, and I will use the big brush again, or the bigger brush, the very flat one, and I will go simply over like this. Do I mind when I have a double line here? No, not really. I think that looks quite good. Very RT. And I think I always prefer when it's not that precise, you know. And it works much better for me. I'm working a bit messy. I like to have messy work, not messy in, you know, my work does always have to be very, very clear and neat, and I hate it when that's messy. But in my art, I'm quite messy. I like to get my hands dirty, and yeah, that's what I really like. So, and I think I will go on and do the insides already. And the smaller ones, I think I need a smaller brush. Can't do it with this one. So I will go on doing that and put that on fast forward and speak to you later again. So now I use a smaller brush, flat one, to get the lines inside. Oops. This brush is not that flat, but that's the flattest I have actually in this size. It will work. It's not a masterpiece I'm putting down here, so don't worry, Andrea. Okay, guys, I will go on again. Okay, finished that now, and I think I will do some shading on the right side, still having black paint left, and we'll go on this side, and then I don't know, I will try to put some white on that side. We'll see. It is just a try, nothing will go wrong. It's only a kitchen paper, so that's a good thing with this one. Okay, I put quite a lot of effort into it now, painting on it. But at least it is only a kitchen paper. I will have a bit darker here. Okay, that's a personal choice to darken it up or have it lighter. So, I think I will go on with it and put it on fast forward. Okay, I finished with the black outline or shade in here, and then I will start and try the white one, and I will use gesso for that. Try if that works. Otherwise I will switch over to white acrylic paint. My gesso is a bit liquidy. I think I will definitely use acrylic paint. I have a pot, a jar, not a jar, it's a little bucket actually. I tried, it's very cheap, and I thought, why not? What can go wrong with gesso? I can tell you a lot. I don't like it. On one hand, it is quite like pudding, but then as well as liquidy, I don't know. I'm happy when I finish that off and go back to my Amsterdam gesso. I really like to work with that one. So I'm using now acrylic paint, white acrylics. Yeah, that was a bit disappointing, I know, but at some stage you have to learn stuff like that. When you buy cheap, you get cheap. Okay, sometimes you can be lucky with good stuff for a good price, but yeah, keep that in your mind when you're buying cheap. So, okay. Now I go on with the acrylic paint. Yep. Okay, that's it. I'm quite pleased with it. It looks really good. I think this one especially, I won't use it as whole background. I might cut it up and do something with it, but in bigger pieces. What I thought might be a good thing, putting something on here in smaller bits, concentrating only on bits and bobs here, and cut it out, making some inches with a nice coverage, you know, shiny one, and make it a bit thicker, glue that on heavier paper, and then that's what I have in my mind. But this I think I will cut up in bigger pieces. I'm not sure yet. I quite like it actually. Yep. Beginning I wasn't sure, but now, yeah, I like it. Okay, I will try to get it on the paper now, but I'll try to get the back or the other layers of paper off. As I told you before, when the paint soaks through too much, you won't be able to separate that as you... Oh, that's okay, it wasn't that bad, but it gets definitely more difficult if you have too much paint on here. Let me see if I can get the second layer off. I need to try that. Difficult. Let me go on that side, because I'm thinking of taking that off. I'm not sure yet, but when this is damaged, it doesn't matter. Oh, works, yay. So that works a bit harder. It works, but it's definitely harder to remove that. So I think I will be very careful. Yeah, because here you can see the paint soaks through already far more than through the next layer, but that's okay. As I said before, I can lay down or glue down 2 layers or even 3 layers, that doesn't matter. It will soak through and the page will be secured. It won't come off, so of course you won't have it that translucent. You will never have it that translucent like a napkin, for example, because you put paint on it, so that won't be the same. We don't want to have it the same, won't we? So it's difficult. Okay, it's off now, and I think I will take this off definitely, because it looks so, yeah, not being a part of it. So I could glue that. It's okay now. I will tear it off and then it's gone. So, and now I will glue that to this heavy watercolor paper. It's not one of my very expensive one, so I don't mind. And I will glue it on the smooth side, I think. So I have a wax paper down here. Put it a bit farther up. Wax paper down here for protection. And now I will glue that down on here. Right. Line it up properly. So, and I will use my Liquitex for that. It's a matte medium. Oh my. full. You know, I use that very, very long. I always peel the leftover paint off from that, but now it is really done. Okay. I think I will start here. Okay. I will lay down that first. I do that with the napkins the same way. Start with one side, put that down first, and then I go on with the rest. So, okay. I will fast forward that. You know how to glue something down, I bet. Okay, I hope that will dry quickly. I bet it will, and I will wait, let me have a look if that fits on there. No space anymore. I need to take a second one, but that's nothing I will chuck out, so I will use that for something different. So on this, I think I will get rid of this one to have it like here, but I will glue it down in that way. Again, I will put you fast on the, or speed it up, that you don't have to watch the whole process. But I forgot to get the layers off, or not really forgot, I didn't realize I tried it. I didn't try it because I realized it halfway through, and then I thought I would have got them off anyway because there's so much paint on it, it would have soaked through to the second layer. So, but it is so much easier to put it down with the matte medium. But what else, what I noticed, it was on the other one as well, that you can see on that paper, it picks up the color from the paper, even though it is acrylic, so it should be water permanent, or permanent and not water soluble. Yeah, don't know why. Might be that there is some sort of layer on this paper towel, whatever, I don't know. I will let that dry now, and then I'm coming back to you. Okay, that's what it looks like so far. Really like this one. I thought I wouldn't, but I really like it. So I won't let you go without doing something to or at least one of these pages. I put a bit of white gesso on the left. I thought there was a bit white missing, and I go over some lines to define it with this black Uniball ink pen. And I wanted to stamp on it, but sort of behind the butterfly, so I had to mask it. Best way is to take another sheet of the sketching paper and cut the butterflies out. Perfect, isn't it? So I really like this little discovery I had with this kitchen paper. I hope you like it and have a look what's on your kitchen paper. I'm sure other people did that already on YouTube. I don't know, I haven't seen that, but I doubt I'm the only and first one who discovered that. So, and I doubt we are the only ones with pattern on our kitchen paper. I enjoyed it, so I hope I could inspire you with that. And I think I will do here some pattern with my, this plastic things you get when you buy new brushes as a cover. I always keep them, and I dab them into the paint and put the circles on the page. Always use black and white with it next to each other. You will see I use the other one, dab it into white and put it a bit off center next to it. That's it. I hope you like my little project, and I hope I didn't bother you too much. I think the longest video I've ever made. I don't know. It's normally not my thing, and talking you through stuff. So, but I thank you a lot for watching and be patient with me. And yeah. So if you like it, give me the thumbs up. I will really appreciate it, and share if you like it. Thanks a lot, guys, and I wish you a fantastic time. I see you soon. Bye bye.